Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc, Lions Den Boxing Community. For those who don't know, now you know. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. If you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. All right. I'm getting real tired of you dudes, man. I'm tired of getting notifications on my phone, comments on all my videos from you weird behaving individuals. Now look, Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence are going to be fighting next month, July 29th. And that's not good enough for some people. You know what I mean? I understand when huge fights like this happen, fans get excited and we look for anything that will give the guy you're rooting for the edge. You know, whether it's the clothes they're wearing, whether it's the tone of voice when they talk to each other, the haircut they have, whatever. You're gonna look for anything. Stare down, you know, at the weigh-in. You know, who turns away first? Who breaks off eye contact first? And then you're gonna say, oh, this person won the stare down because the other person broke eye contact first. This is what fans do. It's normal behavior, right? But what irritates me is when fans act like right now, with this Crawford Spence saga, what's irritating me is fans acting like, you know, because their guy is losing in one aspect, that somehow, you know, it's something wrong. Like Earl Spence, for instance. Earl Spence has been clearly winning the war of words at the press conferences and the quotables and stuff like that. He's winning. He just sounds more fluid in his responses and his statements to Terrence Crawford. You know what I mean? We from Jamaica, we smoke bud, that kind of stuff. Like the one-liners, Earl Spence is winning, right? So Crawford fans are now upset. So they're trying to belittle the importance of the entertainment value of the press conferences. Right? Oh, it doesn't matter. Who cares? It's all garbage. Who cares about the press conference? Nobody cares about that. And now you got fans running around here saying that Earl Spence Jr. is somehow a sellout for saying he's going to break Terrence Crawford like Kunta Kinte. It's unbelievable, bro. Well, some of these dudes have been on this YouTube and all over the place leaving ridiculous comments, you know, racist comments, talking about their own brothers, stringing them up from trees and all kind of mess. But now all of a sudden, Earl Spence has deeply offended you because he said he gonna break Terrence Crawford like Kunta Kinte. Now we all know that this stuff goes back to Terrence Crawford being called Top Rank Toby. That's what they go back to. It's fun and games. It's all for entertainment. They're throwing us a bone. They clearly watch all the nonsense that we do on this YouTube. Both of them watch this stuff. They know what's being said, and they're playing off of it. Earl Spence just did a better job than Terrence Crawford did, right? Earl Spence has done a better job at keeping his ear and his eyes to the street on the YouTube streets than Terrence Crawford has. That's all it is to it, right? So another thing I'm tired of is whenever I have people on my panel to discuss boxing and they give a different opinion than I have, or if somebody picking Crawford to win the fight, I'm tired of watching these weirdo dudes in my chat from your little ghost accounts because I don't know who you dudes are. You're not regulars, you know, but you're getting upset. Oh, this dude don't know nothing about boxing. Oh, well, how's Crawford skilled? Well, explain to me how Crawford... Like, dude, listen, man. Relax, bro. Okay? Relax. Terrence Crawford is an amazing fighter. You're not finna sit here and act like this dude is trash just because he's fighting Earl and you want to listen. No, because all right, then what's the point of Earl fighting? What credit should Earl get if he beating somebody that's trash? I'm not finna sit here and listen to you dudes whining all day long about everything. You don't want to give nobody no props. I had to listen to you dudes lie for years, and I didn't say nothing. I held my tongue. because I knew you guys wasn't ready to receive the real. I just held my tongue and let y'all do what y'all do. This back and forth nonsense. I tried to warn y'all about this Earl Spence Terrence Crawford saga. I told you it was gonna get out of hand. People gonna be mad at each other, breaking up friendships, all kind of stuff over these two dudes that y'all ain't never even met. But that's what y'all do. I had to sit here and listen to these lies. Oh, Terrence Crawford, he was offered they offered him $15 million. He turned it down. You know, he turned down $15 million. Yeah, and I'm like, dude, this stuff, it's not true. But everybody got a source. For years, I had to listen to all these goofies running around YouTube with sources. Didn't none of them know what they was talking about. My sources told me this. Oh, yeah, I got some new information. Hustling, scamming, just to make YouTube AdSense revenue, just lying to people. Had to listen to all this stuff. I never hated on nobody, didn't say nothing. I sat back and let y'all dudes eat, right? Let y'all eat. Let y'all manipulate these goofy fans, take advantage of the marks, right? And that's what y'all did for years. Had to listen to you goofies running around here talking about Earl Spence nipples. And he might be on the juice because his nipples. Talking about outside the ring issues, Earl Spence partying, who he hanging with. Some of y'all dudes even try to open cases on the man, accusing the man of crimes and being linked to this and being linked to that. Y'all dudes can come on here and talk about everything. I'm over here talking about boxing and you crying. You crying. Because you dudes ain't comfortable talking boxing. You're not comfortable in the boxing space. You're only comfortable in the gossip space. You know what I'm saying? You're only comfortable in the Zion Williams, who he's sleeping with section. You're only comfortable with the rumor mill. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do is comfortable with. And you steady trying to win the internet argument, the internet battle, the war amongst the fans. That's what you're trying to win, right? Had to listen to you dudes for years, lying, acting like Crawford ain't did nothing. You asked the man to fight Jeff Horn, he do that. Then you ask him to fight this person, that person, he do that. Then you ask him to leave Top Rank, he done that. Then you want the man to take no money on the no guaranteed money. However they did it, it worked out for them, right? Had he listened to y'all, yeah, we would have got the fight. But when they had the money they had, Earl Spence himself has came out and said in several interviews, I notice ain't nobody talking about it, and that's what y'all get, you know what I'm saying? But one day y'all learn to listen to me. Earl Spence came out and said in several interviews recently that this fight is getting done because he had to sacrifice and give Terrence Crawford what he wanted because the powers that be, the suit and ties, didn't feel like Terrence Crawford deserved it. Ain't that what I've been telling y'all for years? But nah, man, nah, that's an excuse. Nah, man, nah, Terrence Crawford just a duck. Nah, man, he just, well, fine, believe whatever you want to believe. Whatever make you sleep good at night, whatever make you feel like a better man. If you need to believe that Crawford is afraid of Earl Spence, then fine, believe that. But that's not the truth. Earl Spence ain't never been afraid of Terrence Crawford, and Terrence Crawford ain't never been afraid of Earl Spence. Only thing that happened here is ego. Just like you dudes on YouTube got egos, right? Two brothers, both of them get a lot of props. We both can fight. I told y'all a long time ago, toughest dude from the east side versus toughest dude on the west side in the same city, right? The streets is talking. One day they're going to have to see each other. Egos are involved. That's all this is. You've seen the story play out 1,000,000 times in life if you've been outside. So we knew the fight was going to happen eventually. Hold on, Wild Blaze. We knew the fight was going to happen eventually, and it's happening. But some of you dudes need to calm down, relax, man. I'm getting just tired of it, especially the dudes running around here acting like they pro-black all of a sudden, like you rooting for Crawford, you pro-black, and Crawford is a brother too. You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't want to hear none of that from y'all, right? You just pop up being pro-black out of nowhere. This whole time we've been on here battling these racists and battling and fighting the good fight. You dudes been quiet somewhere, hiding under a rock. Now all of a sudden you acting like you rocking with Terrence Crawford because he a brother. Like both of them brothers. Get out of here with that, man. Somebody gonna win this fight, somebody gonna lose this fight, or it's gonna be a draw. But y'all dudes don't even care about the actual outcome. All you care about is how you gonna look 10 minutes after the fight. You dudes be scared to show your face. Scared to come on here and interact with people. You're gonna change the screen names and all this type of stuff. That's what y'all gonna do. I'm rooting for Earl Spence. I'm picking Earl Spence to win. If Crawford beat him, so what? Dudes take this stuff too serious, man. These dudes got the fight done the way they were supposed to. They got it done like brothers, like men. They got on the phone with each other and had a conversation, and they agreed that they was going to get this fight done for their own legacies and for the fans. And I salute them for that. Y'all ain't finna have this dude, no, bro. I kept quiet about a lot of stuff because I didn't want to hurt y'all little feelings and stuff. I know y'all do super sensitive on here, man. You know what I'm saying? So I stay quiet about a lot of stuff, bro. But, man, look, most of you dudes don't know nothing about no business, man. You just don't. Been relying on somebody else for a paycheck most of your life, your whole life. Now, that's no disrespect. That's what's up. I mean, you do what you got to do until you're in a position to do what you want to do. But, bro, you can't be arguing with people who know what they're talking about when it comes to business. Ain't no way this dude was supposed to go into this fight with no guarantee. Ain't no way. These mothers got money in this. They got all this time we had to listen to them act like they ain't got no money for Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence. But we just seen them last year offering Canelo $150 million for a 3-fight deal. Now they seem to have that money again for Canelo in a 3-fight deal. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Y'all act like y'all so pro-black, but then y'all be letting weirdo stuff slide. Like Earl said, y'all need to order this fight, support this fight, to show the suits that it's worth it. The investment was worth it. Same thing I've been telling y'all dudes. Ain't nobody talking about it, though. You know, y'all quote everything else EJ say. Ain't nobody talking about that. Same stuff I've been telling you. The suit and ties don't believe in these two brothers selling. They don't. They think you need another nationality to put together with a brother in order to sell big pay-per-views. Old, tried, and tested. That's the reason why you can't get Gervonta Davis versus Devin Haney, because Devin Haney, he would DAZN, he would Top Rank, he would another network. But then you can get Ryan Garcia, who would another network, to fight Gervonta Davis. And that fight sells well. And then they use that to justify, like, see, this is why. We don't know what Devin Haney and Tank gonna sell. But the reason why we don't get those fights, the reason why Bob Arum don't believe in Shakur and Devin is because of the stuff. This is stuff I'm talking about. Black fans got to do a better job. Stop supporting nonsense, man. I know one thing, though. With all this hoopla about this Crawford Spence situation, all you fans, y'all better order this fight. I know that because I'm ordering it. I'm ordering it twice. One for my mama, one for me. So I'm going to see. We're going to see. Because I told y'all, ain't nobody coming back on my channel talking about this fight until you prove to me you ordered it. I know everybody gonna have the excuse. Oh, I went to a fight party. Well, whatever. You ain't coming on my channel unless you can show me you ordered this fight. Period. Because there's too much talking, too many fake supporters running around out here, and I ain't seen nobody. I ain't seen nobody putting in no work. I like both of these dudes. I like Earl Spence. I like Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford's been my number one pound fighter for like 4 or 5 years. You know what I'm saying? He ain't moved off of that situation until somebody beat him. I just think stylistically, Earl Spence is gonna be a problem for him. You know what I mean? And I got Earl Spence beaten. Now, a grown person can handle that opinion. I don't have to explain to you why. Well, but why though? But I'm saying though. But you know, Earl, he hasn't done this, and Crawford hasn't done that. Like, dude, look, man, the fight is 4 weeks away. We'll see. Now we got people running around worrying about Terrence Crawford gloves. Like, bro, this is nonsense, bro. Now we worry about Terrence Crawford gloves. After all this talking, all this Bud ain't this and Bud ain't that talk, now we worry about Tyson Fury. I mean, not Tyson Fury, but, you know, because that's who we should have been worried about. When we brought up Tyson Fury gloves, everybody told us to be quiet and shut up. Everybody told us we were making excuses. Even though it was obvious what Tyson Fury was up to. Even though we had witnesses and evidence. No, y'all making excuses. Right? But we supposed to open up cases on Terrence Crawford like Earl Spence and Derrick James don't know what they're doing. Come on, man. Dudes should be creating controversy just to be having something to talk about. That's all there is to it, man. So, at the end of the day, I'm excited about the fight. But you dudes really starting to irritate me with these little slick comments and, you know, acting like you superior to somebody in knowledge. I don't even know who you dudes is. You're not supporters. You know what I'm saying? You dudes pop up in the chats every once in a while from your little ghost accounts talking crazy. You dudes gonna mess around, go out there to that fight, and somebody gonna get whooped. I'm telling you that right now. Somebody gonna go out there to that Crawford Spence fight and get whooped from all this internet mumbo jumbo back and forth nonsense. You gonna get whooped for somebody you ain't never met. You know what I'm saying? That's like being a Crip or a Blood in Africa, in Brazil. You're getting dealt with for a hood you ain't never been to, ain't never seen. You know what I'm saying? You in Brazil repping Grape Street. You in the Congo, the middle of the Congo, representing Mao Peru. Man, sit down somewhere, bro. Seriously. Sit down somewhere. Dudes is embarrassing yourselves, humiliating yourselves on this internet over nothing. But anyway, that's my 2 cents on the matter. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I drop a new video. And I'm about to hit out. Deuces.